final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Araujo. Cafu does well to get it back. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had a hit! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Rummenigge. He's going to be disappointed with that. Holland, great chance! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the fright...
And the shot! Oh, brilliant save!
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Rummenigge! Pull it. Lahm.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well read, nice interception. And they can counter here. Thuan making good progress on the right-hand side. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Cafu. Cantona. And it's Petit. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a good run down the left. And it's Roberto Carlos. Petit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira. Cafu. Cantona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gullit at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Haaland. Vieira. Rummenigge. Lahm.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he was quick to react. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Vietnam very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we're underway again. Well, nicely intercepted. Haaland, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Spread neatly. That's very neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rummenigge. And that has put paid to that. That's a sharp pass. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Petit. Oh, well played, well played. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. Cafu. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Lahm. Nice control. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's got full. Just needed better contact.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Vieira. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Il numero 19.
Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's tidy. Has crossed into the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Law. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Casillas getting this one clear. Petit.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Hullet. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's through, now it's... And Hullet! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Alexander-Arnold, and that's played in low. And that's been intercepted. Real chance!
No, that's just wide. All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
A bit a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the finish! No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm. Now the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Got nowhere to hide. There's the hit! That carried quite a threat. Rummenigge couldn't squeeze it through. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rummenigge. Haaland. Now it's Hullet. Haaland. Chance! They've scored! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cafu. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. That's a decent clearance. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rummenigge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. He's got away. That's very neat. Hullet has been caught there, it's a foul. Hullet is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's had a hit! And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Can he put it away? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And yes, it's him again. Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer is there to clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, strongly challenged there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Petit. Cafu. Quality ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Has a look and plays it forward.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cafu. Cantona. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he goes cross-field. Oh, good-looking ball. Hullet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lovely feet. And it's Messi. Foot in. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Drogba. Cafu. And that's a superb pass. Roberto Carlos. Petit. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Vietnam come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Roberto Carlos. Cantona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chooses to go back. Pull it. No way through. Vieira, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pull it. And he cuts out the supply. Drogba chasing after it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Has a go! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Oh, this looks sharp.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
And it's Vieira. And he's cut it out. Messi has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
He's got the shot away! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Il numero 11.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Schmeichel sends that a long way. Cafu. Petit. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Drogba. Vieira. Real chance! He scored! Back to within one! Interesting!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Cafu. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Vieira. Numero 21. Lasciano il
That is
campo
good
per
alertness.
il numero 22.
Nicely aimed pass.
Il numero 24.
Now it's Pullet.
Cambio di giocatori.
Drogba. It's Drogba! And it's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's a pretty loose pass. Drogba! And he hits the net! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Roberto Carlos with the foul. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bergkamp is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Oh, it's Bergkamp! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. It's a goal kick. 5 minutes to add. Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to set out. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pull it. There will be a throw-in. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the...
Haaland! He gets big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Rummenigge. Haaland. And they can counter here. Cafu. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Pull it. Rummenigge. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Pull it. No goals as yet.
Played back. Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Toán, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Dijk. And here's Cantona. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vieira.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. And pull it! They've got to be quick to recover this. Petit, well seen, saw that coming. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Vietnam really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Can he put it away? He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made... Great hit! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems...
Can he finish? Petit does really well there, he is strong. Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Has a goal! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He can get that clear.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
And that
recupero.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And he thumps it clear.
Vietnam making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira. He's through here. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Hits one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bergkamp certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Cafu. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that. There's the shot! Sticks it away! contest.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
Up he goes! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Cantona. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. That looks a cracking ball. Drogba! Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cafu. Picked out brilliantly, he's had a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Alexander-Arnold.
Bullet really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, what a climb! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's really good defending.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And they're not going to make any... And the shot! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. So their fourth corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. Vieira gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe, and he's gone backward here. Vieira! He's done very well to get to that.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24, il numero 22, cambio di giocatori.
And it's been taken short. Chance to shoot now. Cafu. Cruyff.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Law. Drogba. And it's Drogba. Law. Van Dijk. And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Vietnam certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, they could break here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Stood up well to him there. Messi. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shot could be on, and he's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Bullet. Petit. And here's Bergkamp.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lahm. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. There they go, hunting in tacks. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Now it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp does really well to win the ball there. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bergkamp. Cantona. And he's certainly onside here. That is good strength. Turns and goes back. Rummenigge. Haaland. Rummenigge. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Bergkamp. Cantona. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Bergkamp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Turning on for a third of the way through the game. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Vieira. Vietnam have a free kick. He's in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone forward. Rummenigge. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge tries a shot! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bergkamp is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi! Oh, that's just stunning! He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Vietnam take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi.
Il quarto uomo indica
On
2
time,
minuti di
excellent
recupero.
interception. Over to the left. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Rummenigge. And there's the shot!
square,
There is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're into the second 45. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. Pull it. And here's Bergkamp. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Cantona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lahm. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. That's Petit. Rummenigge. Petit. Played out to the left flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is good alertness. Adams. And he's gone looking for safety. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Bergkamp. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Driving forward. Great hit! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cruyff.
Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shevchenko. Vieira. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Played out wide. In with the challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Cruyff, Law, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right, Shevchenko. Great chance! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 2.
So, all square and not for the first time.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Davis. Now the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. And that has been cleared. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Vietnam did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Davis. Now it's Cruyff. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he spark a counter here? Rodri gets a foot in here. And it's Hullet. And he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Hullet. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Davis. Alexander-Arnold. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He won't be happy with that one. The fullback is in acres of space here. Hakimi made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Law.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Hunnit. Shevchenko. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That's it for the first period of extra time. Vietnam come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's come loose. Hakimi. Mateus. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Cantona.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lovely bit of skill. And he's being shifted off it. Quality ball. Mbappe. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Law picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.